Happy Sunday evening to you all, guys. Hope everyone's had a blessed day with family and friends, or whatever you've done. Hope you've had a very relaxing day. We're just going to bring you a live testimonial today, which is slightly different. We haven't done one on Sunday, but we just thought it's such an incredible story that we really wanted to share with you. Today's guest, Tanya, is one of our avid Get Together. Oh, she's just so in. She's just there. She sort of epitomizes the community and what we're trying to achieve out the whole thing. Transferred from our membership into the one-on-one program, and she's just, the results she's getting is just absolutely insane. Can we just bring up the transformation pictures in the interim? So if you have a look at that, in a month, 5.2 kilos down, 9 centimeters, one dress size. She's just looking really, really incredible. And if you look at that shape change, it is just amazing. I mean, to drop 9 centimeters and 5.2 kilos, I don't care about the weight, but just look at that shape change. Tanya feels so much better, and she's just such an incredible human being. She's been coached by Coach Janelle on our exceptional one-on-one coaching platform. Let's bring them in. Let's have a good chat with Tanya and see what has happened and all the magic that goes with it. Good evening to the incredible Janelle and the one and only gorgeous Tanya. How are you, Tan?
I'm fantastic, thank you. So good to be here.
Awesome. Thanks. And good evening. Thank you for joining us. This is a massive family time, etc. But we really appreciate you telling your story and just sort of spreading the love with us. And the incredible Janelle. How are you, Coach Janelle? You little legend.
I am really good. It's a happy Sunday. I think, Tanya has just made me incredibly happy and proud with her results. She's been just amazing. Not every single day. She pitched up. She brought her A game. Just everything about her, the care she takes in her meals. I think it's so important to really take the time to prepare and feed yourself well. And she makes beautiful meals for herself and for her family. And she's just been an absolute force to be reckoned with. Had to hold her back sometimes because she really does want to, give her best all the time. But she's got to realize that rest is just as important.
100%. Tan, give us your story. How did you hear about us? Just give us the whole journey. I just want to know, you started on Get Together, then you went to the one-on-one program. How did you find out about us, and how did this whole thing start?
Right at the very, very, very beginning of lockdown, when you just started, it came up on Facebook. I think I've known Julie Hully my whole life, her whole family since she was born, and I think she probably invited me, and it came up on Facebook, and I did a class, and I thought, this is right up my alley. I struggle to go to gym, and I thought, if I can roll out of bed and do exercises here in my bedroom or downstairs in my lounge, in my dining room, this is the best thing I've ever heard. So I did a class, and then a few days later I did another class, and then I was struggling. It was right in the beginning of lockdown, and I think we were all struggling, just coping with this whole COVID thing. And I got my cousin involved. She's she's doing the one-on-one program. I got my best friend in the UK, Rachel. She started doing the classes. My other friend, Marita, started doing classes. And there I was, encouraging them. And I was lying in bed, getting up at 11 o'clock in the morning, and baking fudge and crunchies and date balls and all sorts of things with my kids and putting on weight and doing one Jeff class a week. So one Monday morning, and it was the week that I was due to go overseas with my mom for my very first overseas trip ever of my life, to have to my sister. It was such an emotional week for me, and I was due to be there for my sister's 40th, and obviously that got cancelled. And it was a Monday morning, I think it was the 20th of April, and Haley and Rachel, I had them both on WhatsApp saying, get out of bed, get up and come and do a class with us. And Haley said, It was the week you started the Going Steady thing. Haley said, I'm paying for your first month. Get up and do it. And I haven't missed a day since. Okay. And it has become my life. I love to get up in the morning. I can't wait to get up in the morning to do my classes. I love the brand, the Jeff brand. I want to shout it from the rooftops. Just watching how the whole program and everything has grown. It's just been incredible, and it's just become my lifestyle. And then I remember that morning standing. We were doing that Saturday morning breakfast cook along, and I was busy getting everything ready. And I was standing there thinking, man, I'd love to win that one-on-one program. And at that stage, I'd already lost nearly 5 kilos. But I just thought if I just need that extra little boost. But I thought, you know what? I never win anything. Doesn't matter what I enter, I don't win. And the next thing, I think Jules called my name out, and I was like, wow! My kids were like, what's going on? And I was beside myself. And, because I felt like, because I'd won this, I felt like I was accountable to the entire community. And that is why I've posted every day my journey, each day, what I've done, what I did in my workout, what I'm eating, because I want, because I won it, I wanted to show my gratitude and appreciation, and by giving it my absolute all. So I had, and also I'm 49, I'm going to be 50 in January. And, I just thought I've been battling with my weight up, down, up, down, up, down. And I've done this big weight change before. I did it 10 years ago when I was 40. I lost 25 kilos. I looked amazing, and then I put it all back on again. But I want to, by the time I'm 50, I need to be back in my size 34s. I need to have that 6-pack that I've always wanted. And just also the fitness, Jono. Oh, my word. I don't know if you remember way back in the beginning saying, what can I do instead of star jumps? Because I couldn't do the star jumps. Because a fat person can't do star jumps. And now I do all the star jumps. And just feeling that increase in my fitness level and my fitness ability from then to now is incredible. And yeah, I can't say enough about how incredible this entire program is. It's just amazing. Yeah.
It's such a cool story because, like for everyone at home, everyone's got a different journey with us. But yours started the classic way. You started on Jeff Together in a very uncertain time when those first couple of weeks was hard. You lost 5 kilos on Jeff Together, and then you wanted more. And as you said, you wanted more. You did the one-on-one program, another additional 5 kilos, and your body shape change just looks insane. Can we bring that shape change up again? I just want to have a look at it. And if you, if you have that I mean, just look at that. It's just absolutely mind-boggling how like what you've done first and foremost, but where you're going on this journey. Your skin looks healthy. Your whole face change just looks amazing. Your posture looks brilliant. It's incredible. And it just goes to show with regards to trusting the training platform, having incredible coaches like Janelle to really guide you through on a daily basis. How did you find working with Janelle on a daily basis and getting into that eating and being really, really accountable to that eating? Obviously taking your pictures of your food, sending it across to Janelle every single day. How did that make you feel? Because it can actually sometimes feel a bit intrusive because we're trying to change that behavior change. But how did you embrace that? And then obviously, like, I know Janelle's just an exceptional person. She's got that contagious energy about her. So she just pulled you along. Give us a bit about that relationship that you two have got now.
Look, it was incredible. For me, because I've got to take photographs now of my food, I'm going to make sure that they are 100% and they look good. And I'm also, I'd like to consider myself a person of integrity. So I'm not going to eat anything or let anything pass these lips that I'm not sending Janelle a picture of. So I think that accountability is just incredible, and it just works so well. And Janelle was like, I also had quite a lot of knowledge, and I, from my past about nutrition and that, and I thought that I knew a lot. But Janelle was like, well, why don't you rather do this? And you kind of think to yourself, no, that doesn't work for me. But when I listened to her, especially, I think it was the third week, Janelle, the results just weren't coming quite fast enough for me. And I was feeling a little bit despondent a particular day. And I told Janelle, and she said, just make this small change, just tweak that. And I listened, and it made this huge difference. I think in my third week, I lost like 2.3 kilos. Just from making this little change. And also like little things like on my rest day, the first rest day, I was like, well, I don't need to have a rest day. I've been doing Jeff classes every single day of the week. I'm going to do the Jeff class today. And she said, no, you're not. Don't. You're having your rest day. It's important to have your rest day. And I listened. And I think that is so important, is listening to your coach. And whether it comes to the food and how they're guiding you with the food or the fitness. I remember the one day I did that run around my garden. Somebody challenged me to try and run, and I ran around my garden. And Janelle said, not too much running now. So she had to sort of rein me in every now and again. But I think it's been an incredible relationship, because she's also, I think she's trusted me. She cheered me on when I did things well, and she corrected me when I did things wrong, and I listened. And every morning when I opened my eyes and looked at my phone, there was this good morning message from Janelle, and it was incredible. I just swung my legs over the side of the bed, because I struggle to get up in the mornings. I don't sleep well, and I just would see that message, and that would drive me to just get up and go do my workout and just bring my A game and give my best. So yeah, it's been an amazing journey. Yeah.
I think what you said there is a lot of the times what we actually struggle with our business is when people don't want to listen, and Janelle will contest that. So that is an important thing. We've got an incredible formula. You just got to trust it. Monkey see, monkey do. Make it happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just trust that process. And you've trusted that process. You reap the reward. Janelle, like you've got an incredible client here in Tanya. And you are an exceptionally popular coach. Just give us a bit of insight into what Tanya just said there with regards to, tweaking small things, how that happens with a lot of your clients. A lot of people tending to do what they want to do instead of listening to the system and trusting that sustainable system. How do you change behaviors? And do you see it a lot with people not wanting to really trust the system?
I think in the beginning, it starts out, you sort of you lay out the meal plan, you lay out the structure of how we need to be working and communicating with each other. And for some people, it's quick and it clicks for them and they sort of get into the room. And for others, it takes a little bit longer. But I think what it is really just about coaching everybody around everything. And what works for one person doesn't always necessarily work for the other. But as long as we're sticking within that structure and that foundation, and particularly focusing on portion size and what you're eating when, etc., and really making sure that we're nourishing our bodies, eating nutrient-dense meals, which prevents you ultimately from having those cravings, and then when you get to your 1.5 days, then you really are more responsible about it. And also, as we went, like with Tanya, we were kind of looking to change things up a little bit and thinking, how can we tweak things here to see a little bit more of a result? So we really worked together on that. And we looked at her meal plan. She asked me to have a look at it ahead of the time. We decided, okay, let's take this out. Let's try this. So yeah, it's just about guiding all along the way and working together what works for each other. But yes, you do get lots of times when people don't want to listen, and you really just have to kind of keep reinforcing that if you want to see the change, you're going to have to just trust and just follow along the path. Yeah.
Cracking the whip. I'm
cracking the whip.
For everyone at home, Janelle's got a lovely way of getting the message across. She's just a bubbling force of energy and loves to talk. She's the talker extraordinaire. But she's got a really strong gift. Yeah, that's a dangerous combination there. You've got a really incredible way of getting the message across, Janelle. So well done. Tan, where to from here? Where are we going? What are we doing? And what would you say to someone sitting on the fence at home with a massive loser complex on a Sunday because they've eaten and drunk too much, probably got a hangover, feeling terrible? What would you say to them about signing up for our one-on-one program tomorrow or right now?
you know what, guys? It's an absolute no-brainer. If you're even sitting on the fence about it, just stop thinking about it. You have to just do it. It is a complete life changer. Just, having that accountability with your coach. The workouts are insane. I have seen so much sort of development and change in myself doing these one-on-one workouts. They are incredible. Having that accountability, making those lifestyle changes, just do it. If you can't afford it, save up for it. Ask a family member to invest in you. Do something, sell something. Do something so that you can do this one-on-one program, because it really will change your life. Don't sit on the fence, just do it. That's what I have to say. Where to from here for me?
Yeah.
Where to from here for me is to just carry on going. Carry on showing up every day, carry on sharing my results, carry on with what I've learned, and just applying it.
Yeah, Tan, look, thanks so much. You're an incredible advocate for what we do, and you're very out there in the community and just wishing people along. It's very seldom we don't see a transformation post that goes up, and you possibly the first person just swarming behind the community and just really being there for people. So thank you for trusting us, and thank you for just being an incredible community leader for us. And just well done, man. You look insane, and you look beautiful, and you're full of energy, and it's so nice to see, and it's incredible, and it's very, very rewarding for us. So thank you for being an incredible reflection of what we do. Thank you to Janelle, who's insane, guys. If you want to get in touch with our coaches, go to jeff.fitness, sign up now. Don't think about it. Exactly what Tanya said. Don't sit on the fence. Commit to your health. It's like life insurance. Make it happen. Get it done. Which is one thing we are installing, actually, and it's coming out this week for the first time. We're starting to actually film those one-on-one programs for you. So it's going to feel like it's almost in Jeff Together space, the live workouts. And so you can almost feel like we've got this ugly face in your living room the whole time, and we're just going to add that up to assist with behavior change a little bit more. So that's quite and it's been filmed in a very specialized sort of way. So we're going to be launching that out this week, and then roll it out over the next couple of months, which is fantastic.
You can see Coach Jay sweat. You can see me working. See me working for a change.
They must work. The coaches must work. But listen, guys, have a fantastic Sunday evening. Thank you for giving up 20 minutes of your time. I think you, Tanya, your story is inspirational, and you would have changed a lot of people's minds and behaviors just by sort of inspiring them. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for trusting and just being an incredible human being. Janelle,
Thanks,
you're
Tanya.
amazing. Thank you, my love. Keep changing lives and keep being incredible. Okay.
Thanks. And just remind Tanya, please change your profile pic. Okay, you got to get a new profile pic on your WhatsApp.
I'll take one now.
There's a new you.
The new you, and you look amazing in your Jeff swag, might I add.
And her red jeans
that
she's got on. Yeah.
And my red jeans.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Have a lovely evening. Okay.
Night. Enjoy your evening. Bye.
So, guys, really incredible story from Tanya. I mean, there's a lot of questions that have come through, etc. We're going to do a lot of Q&As this week, where people can fire across questions to me. It's just, she's such an incredible, humble person, and it just shows anyone can do this. You just have to change your behaviors yourself. Don't sit on the fence. www.jeff.fitness. Sign up. Commit to it. Our Connect team was there. Just go and commit. Go and pay. Get it done. We've got an incredible 200 Rand membership, which is just flying and changing lives all over the world and Jeff Together. But that one-on-one program, if you're looking for more nutrition, training, coach-led intervention on a daily basis, which is going to get you over that line with a ballistic plan, come, do it. Don't sit on the fence. Have an amazing Sunday. Start planning for your week. Look forward to seeing you guys out there this week. It's going to be an amazing week, and we're excited to smash it. Have an amazing evening with loved ones, and have a blessed Sunday, guys. All the best. Cheerio. Bye-bye.